But we do have Reds news.
Yeah.
We got some exciting stuff. The Reds dismissed all 3 of their hitting coaches. Joel, this is a tough one. Joel McKeithen. Is that how you would say that? McKeithen?
I think you knocked it out of the park.
I think so, too. Assistants Terry Bradshaw and Tim Lamonte were fired. Look, the Reds had 3 hitting coaches, and our problem this year was
Hitting. Offense.
So this was of zero surprise whatsoever. The guards are coming back. They just scored another one. Is it 2-5? Yeah, they only have 1 out with 2 base runners on. This could get interesting pretty quick. As much shit as I talked, it could all change. That's the beauty of postseason baseball.
It really can.
So what Nick Krall said about firing them was, we need to make more contact, take better at-bats. You want line drive hitters in this ballpark because line drives are going to go out of this ballpark. I want hitters to have the approach that you can use the whole field and hit line drives and take good at-bats. That's more important to us than power, especially in this ballpark.
Can't argue with it.
Can't argue. And we are, like we said, DJ's back. And he also said, we'll be keeping some guys. We're just not there yet. So they're filling out that staff pretty quickly. And they got some time. They got a couple more weeks before they can just start going after free agents. So take a little bit of your time. What do you think about that philosophy of line drives and they're going to go out of the park? Getting contact, this whole philosophy.
I think it was just a pretty basic statement for him just to essentially say, here's the floor of what we are having here. These are the expectations we have, which it's just very general stuff. So I'm not saying that Krall is going to be giving out specific hitting pointers. I think just at a bare minimum, he's able to evaluate, the performance that the coaches had, at least from the hitting standpoint.
Yeah. You're saying he's not going to go down there like George Costanza?
No, it's all physics.
It's all physics.
We won the World Series in 6.
We didn't make the postseason in 0. Just hacking and missing.
Yeah, I mean, I think I don't have a problem with what he said here. None of it is incorrect. I just think he's just putting a flat statement essentially out there saying like, hey, we fell well below expectations and maybe we didn't establish expectations.
Yeah.
So more contact and better at bats, essentially.
Yeah, I just hope this isn't a signal for what they are going to do this postseason. This off season, which they're saying, oh yeah, we're looking for line drive hitters, which means they aren't going to pay for real power.
I think they might get for more of like a utility or a guy that's just he's an athlete.
The guy they're going to go we're going to go pay for doubles and hope they turn into homers.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's not good. I hope that isn't a philosophy, because if it is, this list I made totally fucked. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if that's the case. I mean, a lot of people came out and have said very blanket, boring statements along these lines.
That's what I'm chalking it up to.
Yeah, I mean, this Mariners said the same thing last year. They're like, we need to change our philosophy. We want more contact. We want line drive guys. And then they went and made all these moves for what they thought were contact guys and line drive guys. And then they just turned out to lead the league in strikeouts again. So
yeah,
you can say all this stuff and you can put your eggs in a contact basket, but it's more fun to put them in the homer basket.
I like it.
I like that because that's how you score runs. At least one of them from a swing of a bat. So yeah. I don't know. I hope it's just a very no frills statement. And that's always been what Krall has said. But then they went out and signed Jeimer Candelario last year.
Yeah, it was pretty unexpected. So hopefully we have something somewhat similar, but a bit more of a better purchasing.
Yeah,
from what we did with Candelario.
But he fits in that philosophy that he said.
Yeah, he does, and I think they were trying
they hoped.
Yeah, they hoped, and they're trying to bank on him being able to perform at his highest, even though he was coming off some injuries and a bad year, and it just didn't really pan out that way. So I'm hoping that they can get more of a traditional home run hitter, at least one guy that has a pronounced big bat, very pronounced.
Yeah, big swinging. That's what they need in this ballpark.
Exactly.
So instead of hoping that doubles become homers, pay for homers that can become more homers.
Yeah, man, and we already got some guys that are great line drive double hitters, so maybe let's pad that a bit and get some other guys that can fill in those areas that we didn't have, which was the homers category.
Homers.